not my man. You're not my man. You're a genius.
Am I sound fucked up?
Nah, you good.
Solid. All right, man. Fucking, this gonna be a long one. Not crazy, but it's gonna be crazy. This is episode 150. 150. And I think
that's a milestone.
Yeah, but I bet technically it's like episode 300 because of our interviews. But yeah, I think we're gonna start up interviews again soon. I've been really, I've been kind of feeling that wave. And there's a lot of people
grill some rappers
to us. Yeah. Oh, that's also because I kind of miss the pressure of like not pressure, but like kind of the excitement of like getting someone we gave a bad red stamp to see how they handle it.
Yes, I'm with that energy.
So I'm with
bring
that.
It back.
Yeah, I'm with that energy. So I think we're gonna start that. I think I figured out what I want to do for the format of that. But anyways, so we're gonna take this all the way back to June 1st. So this was after the weekend.
My birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Lou.
Yeah. This was after the last two from then was the DMX project and the Bad Fellas project. So the first one we started off for the week was I just did the two because there was two left over. But the first was the Mile Zero. This was the Yelawolf and DJ Muggs. Yelawolf's been on fire this year.
I wish Dice was here.
I know, because we got to talk about the other one, but this is the one that I reviewed and I fucked with this too. I honestly still to me, everyone but the Riff Raff one have been absolute flames.
Yeah, the Riff Raff one was very
Riff Raff one was,
but you know what? It was because Riff Raff was on it. It wasn't him.
It was because of Riff Raff.
Because he came with the smoke. It was Riff Raff.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but this project, man, this is him and DJ Muggs, bro. Hearing Yelawolf on this wild ass production was dope as fuck. Like this shit was dirty, it was gritty, like it was hard, bro. He was rapping, and it never really.
Bro, he has. I used to think he had a weird voice, right? Because the way he used to rap,
it worked.
And then he switched, but he switched to this like cold delivery with it.
Yeah, it's not
that like, anymore. Bro. It's so good now. Like it's so cold when he's just snapping mad calm, but it still sounds aggressive.
Yeah,
it's his accent. It's his accent.
Yeah,
I think the way that he
figured out how to.
Yeah, he took out the like cartoon like when Kendrick's being annoying type effect and decided to just rap. And it's cold, bro. And this project, like what I like about this one is there's just so many features. And I'm a big fan of when him and Cascade been rapping because he's making Cascade rap, which Cascade kind of lost track of that when he was doing a lot of the new age shit. And Cascade's making him rap because he's not doing that weird hick shit. So them two together, I'm super with. But him and Be Real, that track, unbelievable.
That track is it. Yeah.
And
Be Real actually surprised me.
Be Real's a legend. He could do no wrong.
But Be Real's nice.
Yeah. It surprised me because of the feature. Yeah. It's not like a feature like I would see mix up. But two, it surprised me. It surprised me because the level at where they both went, like it was no drop off. It was literally like flames.
Yeah,
like it was
and it's crazy because like they both technically have higher pitched voices, like rap voices, but on this one they were just like it didn't feel like that. They were snapping. But then you had that one track with DJ Paul and Del the Funky Homo Sapien, super dope too. Yeah, I was here for it. Jelly Roll, I fuck with Jelly Roll heavy. I
love that DJ Paul's been getting some love lately.
A lot of love. I'm here for it.
I love it. Love that.
Yeah, man. So this project was super dope. And then the next one we did right after was the Mudmouth Yelawolf. Dice was hating. Let's keep it a buck.
Dice was hella hating, bro.
Super fucking hating.
Let's keep it all the way above.
He's white rapper racist. Just say it.
He was hating because he didn't want to admit that he liked a Yelawolf project. He's so damn
terrible Yelawolf project. He's capping if he says those other ones are trash.
Yeah, because this one was dope too. Like I fucked with this one too. Like I see no problem with this one. So I think this is cap. I feel like he did this just to prove some sort of point to us. You know, he didn't even listen to
5 out of 10 was very. If anything, I would have gave it like a
minimum.
Yeah, it was like a 7.
Minimum 7.
Yeah,
I'm so glad we're all on the
like
same
a 7.5.
Yeah, like
because when I listen to it, I'm like, there's no real drop off from Mile Zero.
Yeah,
like he literally picked up where he kind of left off.
Yeah, and
I didn't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, he was type cold on it.
Yeah.
Yo, clip this and post it so that Dice can see how wrong he was.
That's a fact. I would have gave it like a 7.
Overall, exactly. We are all on the same page.
I feel
majority ruled.
I feel
this
like
our
because
first
I made
overall
that deal with him when I was like, nah, I bet you're gonna like this one. He was like, I have to prove a point, and he just shuffled in some emojis and was like, oh, I guess this is bad. Probably didn't even listen to it and gave this whole paragraph telling us what he had for breakfast and all that stuff. This is crazy. And the fact that he started off, I think he's still, well, one, I got my theories. Here's my theory, and I'm mad Dice isn't here to catch this heat. Here's my theory.
Bro, I'm so pissed.
Here's my theory. All right, hear me out. We all know who Dice gets his influences from. We all know that M and Royce
I think I know where you're going.
Have beef with him. So by default, Dice adopted that beef. And that's why he didn't like this project.
And that's such a like it's disappointing.
Yeah, it is.
Because it's not like M is like really still on that type of time.
Hold on. I hear you, Johnny. I hear you. You got a valid point, bro. But I raise you white rapper racism.
Also, okay, we can mix it. That's double. That's more fuel to the fire.
Yeah, because there's a couple of dope. Like, he doesn't like Logic. Like, he hates Logic. But Logic is fire.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what he's on, what he's doing. But I mean, his last project was solid.
Okay,
the very last one was solid, and he hated it.
Yeah,
he absolutely hated it.
Of course he did, because he know. I think it's like that artist thing where they hate being known for one thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So he hates what he's good at, but he wants to do other shit, and then it never gets.
What's weird about this review is Dice says Yelawolf makes music for a specific audience, and he keeps messaging, I'm not a fan of this style. But like the last 4 projects he dropped, 5 are all different styles.
Yeah,
bro. He just it's the accent.
Yeah, and I don't even think I feel like I mean, I guess
I can't say
I guess Yelawolf has done something, but I feel like if you're going off of, like, if someone asks someone about Yelawolf and they're like, yo, do you like this dude? And you're going off of when you listened to him years ago, this stands. This review, I get it. But he don't sound like that no more. So I don't understand. I don't see.
He's evolved. He's evolved as artist.
Like, I used to hate Yelawolf. Like, when
that's
Tech
the same point I made at the beginning of it.
When Tech dropped Worldwide Choppers and I heard Yelawolf on there, I'm like, this verse is garbage. Who is this whack dude? And then I saw M signed him and I'm like, let me listen to this project. And I'm like, this guy kind of sucks. I did not like him. And now I'm like, yo, he's rapping. He not doing that weird country shit, which I didn't hate, but he's rapping. So I don't know. You know,
I got to give it to my brother on this one. He put me on the Yelawolf first years ago. He was like, watch him. And then I hated Yelawolf for a minute, but now I'm like, all right, I see what you okay.
And it's weird too, because like the reason I hated Yelawolf, because back in the day I was big into choppers. I thought choppers were the funnest thing in rap.
No, I never liked that shit.
And I was a big fan of Mixtape Machine Gun Kelly because he had sauce when he was chopping. He wasn't just you know, rhyming words to be mathematical. So when he would like have sauce with it. So then when I heard Yelawolf, I'm like, this dude's saying nothing. He had cracked a Peter Piker pickle peppers bar in one of his shit, and I'm like, that's the worst shit I've ever heard when someone chopped.
Boo!
Yeah. Boo. So I was never
boo this man.
Yeah, that shit was fun. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? So, but yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this Yelawolf now is a whole different monster, bro. I couldn't compare.
Yeah,
I couldn't
He's
compare.
Way different. Yeah. You know what? I want to ask you personally, like, does he like Lil Dicky and Asher Roth?
We have to. You know what? Honestly, it's hard with Dice because he's so like white rapper racist. Remember when we were like, "Yo, Marlon Craft, he sucks," and I'm like, "No way in any form of life is anyone saying Marlon Craft sucks."
Marlon Craft does.
And then all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, I think it's just because the way he looks." I'm like, "You're white rapper racist." Like that's part of 100%. Marlon Craft's game. You look at him, you be like,
"That's all I want to ask him."
And then you're like,
"That's why I want to ask him, bro." You gotta ask him.
We need to just spam Dice's Instagram with that hashtag white rapper racist.
Yo, facts.
Yeah, we should. No, I'm gonna ask him, bro. I'm gonna go into the chat after this, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, bro, do you like Asher Roth or Lil Dicky?"
Lil Dicky, I'd be upset because Asher Roth is so cold, and Lil
Asher Roth is fire.
Asher Roth is
but Lil Dicky is first of all, he's probably one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Top tier,
like it.
It's
bro,
so nice.
I don't know anybody else that could freestyle the way that he freestyles.
Just
the way, it's like he's just having a normal conversation with you, and then he just picks up right back to rap. Like
he can do whatever. He can literally do whatever he wants. He's dope. Like he is a study.
You know that fucking concept album he did with the brain thing.
Oh yeah,
that's right? Fire, bro.
Yeah, no, but but that shit is kind of goofy, right? It's funny, right? The whole time. Though. And there's that one song with Game,
and he snaps.
He fucking snapped, bro. And they were like, Game like took a couple shots at him in the verse, and Dickie did a second verse after Game.
Yeah,
or not Dickie.
Yeah, Dickie's nice, bro.
He went for Game's head, bro. Yeah, that shit was incredible.
He's fucking nice, bro. People sleep. We gotta see. He's so white rapper raised. I'm already upset at whatever Dice is gonna say.
You know what we need to do? We need to next time.
It's hard. We can't get him. We gotta get someone too, because he's gonna know where we know his thing. He's gonna be like, oh, I just don't listen to them.
Next Yelawolf or like next big white rapper album that drops that we know he hates, we need to pre-listen to, the three of us. Right, and then, well, if it's fire, right, we all confirm. We're like, no, this shit's gas. All right, then we fucking you and Dice live stream review that shit together, and then me and Lou will just yell at him from the comments and shit too.
We sabotage
and just yell at him. It's just like, you are wrong. Look at this.
You are wrong, bro. Sir.
I'm telling you, I mean, Lil Dicky allegedly he's dropping an album at the very end of the season, the end of season 2, allegedly. So if that is true, because the season usually 10 episodes? 10 episodes, yeah. So that gives us 10 weeks, right?
I'm here for it.
If Lil Dicky drops this album, we're all gonna collectively listen to this.
It's gonna be gas.
It's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire.
Think about how long he's been cooking this.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And he's one of those dudes that like overthinks his shit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire. But anyways.
And if he doesn't like it,
crazy. How do
you not like Lil Dicky?
The Marlon Craft thing, I almost took his New York rap card. Like, you can't not like
Marlon Craft is fire. Like,
he is a New York gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying?
I really just want to live stream us yelling at him.
Because we miss him. He hasn't been in one of these in a while. He just
publicly shame him to welcome him back.
Shame. I actually saw some shit. Some Karens getting kicked off of a pool because they were, being racist, and all the people in the pool were just yelling out shame, and she was losing. It was fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, she was.
It's real Game of Thrones shit.
Yeah, she was.
That's that energy, bro. I love that.
It's a good video. It was like in a pool, and she was getting kicked out, and they were yelling shame. It was pretty great. That's the millennial shit right there. There's some stuff millennials do that I do enjoy. Millennials are the biggest, they don't like bullying, but they bully people in the funniest ways.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, we don't like bullying. They'll dig up your baby pictures and like call you racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing.
There's no bloodshed, but like, people's souls get hurt.
Yeah, people get hurt. Like, your careers are over. Like, oh, we're not bullying you, but we just got you fired from your like 16-year schooled professional career. It's great. Great. So the next project, I love this project, but the next one was Edo.G and Innovates, also the name of the project. This was Old Head City, and they were snapping. These old heads.
I
got a quick question.
Shoot.
How come you didn't like I didn't like Good and Goodbye?
I didn't like the guy singing on the hook.
You didn't like Brady Watts?
No, he took away a point from me.
Oh, okay.
Yo, it's easy to.
I was about to say because he went
point from a bad hook.
The dudes is rapping. I like that song. Sometimes there's like hooks that just certain things that like, I don't know, if it takes me out of it too much, I take away an emoji. Like, that should have been a fire, but I feel like Brady Watt kind of ruined it. But other than that, I rocked with the rest of this, man. I think these old dudes, it was like two different versions of old school rap too, like two different eras, and they were doing it right, bro. They weren't rapping about no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were having a good fucking time. Like, and I enjoyed that. It was them doing some shit, but like some smart old school rap. No one was being a super thug. No one was being a super preacher. They were just rapping. You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with that. Like, I love that shit. Like, they were killing it. So this project to me was definitely an absolute banger, bro. There was a lot of good solid projects that dropped too that week. So the one after this one, I'm gonna keep it a billion. So this was the Things Fall Apart by Tragic One.
Ooh.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000,000,000%. I did not fuck with this project. This project would have gotten lucky to get a 3 out of me.
Honestly, when Dice gave it a 5, I was like,
he gave it a 5 for content. And And mind you, I do appreciate the content because it is a lot about like brotherhood and people who've been there and blah, blah, blah. But I'm not pity pointing nothing, bro. I thought...
Bro, it was a 2.
Yeah.
It was a 2 for me.
I thought the features were trash. The features just didn't add to it. It was like, let me just let my homeboy, who I nod my head at because he lives 3 houses away and I have to walk past him every day, hop on this track, and he's never rapped a day in his life. But what was crazy was like Tragic 1 also just sounded very stiff, bro. I'm not a fan of the stiff delivery. And when I say stiff, my man, he had a very weird rap pattern that I didn't like. So if we're going to talk about rap and like when people punchline, usually we set up everything as like 4 bars. You know what I'm saying? And he would cut everything off at like the 3rd bar. You know what I'm saying? And it just never felt right. Like it never was in the pocket. Like it would always have some weird breathing space. And it was every bar he would punch and complete his lines on the 3rd bar. And it was
he was like punching it out real quick.
He just would like finish his lines. You know what I'm saying? It was just super weird. Like, I don't know. It's very hard to explain, but
probably
like,
some deep indie meaning to it, I bet.
It's weird, bro. It just didn't sound good. It didn't sound comfortable. And it sucks because like, you get an idea, but like when you just haven't mastered your fundamentals of rap and you're overconfident, you're going to put out something that's fucking painful to listen to. Like, yeah, you're probably liking this when you're listening to Ruffs in your car, but just because it's your voice, but like, yo, be honest. Does this sound good? You know, and some of the production I wasn't really feeling. I did not like, there was probably 2 features on here I fucked with. 1 AM I'm always going to fuck with. And I don't know, a lot of this just wasn't good. Some of the production was a little weird. Some was okay, but nothing could save this project, bro. Like the main dude was very stiff and he got a bunch of other dudes who were very stiff on the raps, bro. It wasn't hitting for me, bro. This would have been like a 2 or 3 for me easily. I wasn't here for it. Like, and it was long. It was 15 tracks, but you know, there was a skit on it. So 14, but like, I wanted this shit to be over, bro. Like when I went to listen to this, and honestly, and I made a mistake on this one because I was supposed to do this one live. So that was my bad, reckless for that. But like,
he definitely
if I dodged a bullet, you know, if I would have did this live, I would have fucking cooked it. Yo, bro, I would have had to take a shot of whiskey just to kind of, you know, help me get through it, bro. It was painful, bro. And
to hire a trumpet player to play a fucking funeral march.
But yeah.
But I mean, he was still in good spirits about it, though. He was like, you know.
Yeah, which is cool. But like, yo, honestly, like, get some outside ears. Like, inside ears are fucking dangerous, bro. Like, these dudes will not, like, I get the whole things about your peoples and brotherhood, but like, you want feedback from someone who has never heard of you. You want feedback from someone who even hates you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want feedback from everyone, not people who fuck with you, because they're either going to be too afraid to tell you it's bad, or they're just going to automatically be like, yo, that's fire, when it's not, bro. Like, it's just crazy, bro. And like someone could have told you, like, bro, why do you keep cutting off your lines like that? Why do you keep cutting off every 3rd bar? Like, why does it sound stiff? Like, why does your delivery sound fucking like old school WWF, bro? Like,
man, it really just comes down to engineers, bro.
Nah, I don't even think
hashtag quit lying to rappers.
Him, because he kept doing like, honestly, the way to do the setup, it was like he'd be like bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. And that was it. Like, that would how he'd end his bar off, and it would be a whole blank space, and he would never close it out. And I'm like, why? I don't think it's engineers, bro. I feel like the engineers did what they could. They did their best. You know, but that's the thing, yo. Stiff rappers exist, man. People don't realize, man. Them motherfuckers people be stiff. Stiff rappers exist, bro. That shit is not fun. So the next project I fucked with heavy because this dude was wild aggressive. This was fucking Polyvinyl Chloride. Very nerdy name. Very colorful cover by Hero the Emcee and produced by Wax 100. One, the beats were fantastic. The beats were absolutely fantastic. But 2, this dude's energy was he did not need to be this aggressive on here, but I fucked with it. He was just punching and yelling and punching and yelling. And even when his features would come on here, he was yelling over them and punching. Like he was just, there was no breathing room. This is like that dude who's on fire in the middle of a cypher and doesn't want to give up the mic. But he's on fire, so you can't even be mad. And he's just cooking and cooking and cooking. And you try to get your lines in and he just barks over you. This dude was fucking losing his mind, bro. And like the features were solid, but he was going nuts. And that whole fucking Boston song, bro, I'm a fan. I was a fucking fan of this. He represented Boston, which I'm a fan of, where you rap where you're from proudly. He's fucking losing his mind, bro. I'm here for all that type of crazy shit. Like that loud rapping rah-rah shit, but like with old school like bars and punches. I'm sold, bro. Give me fight music any fucking day. Love me some fight music. So the next project, speaking of fucking fight music, this was Borrowed Time by Dark Low, produced by Harry Fraud. And I'm
oh my God.
Harry Fraud. I fuck with this.
Yo, first of all, can we give Harry Fraud his flowers?
Please.
While he's still alive?
Please, Ken.
Please, man. Because Harry Fraud is... He's just, and I'm glad he's
cool
stepping away from the. I was just about to say that. Like, I'm glad he's stepping away from the Coke Boys umbrella. Like, I'm glad he's working with other people. Because I mean, stop letting French hoggle your fire ass beats, bro.
And it shows like in this shit fucking slap though. Like Dark Low is nice. Dark Low got a very aggressive, crazy voice. So for people to understand,
everything about him is aggressive.
Yeah. So it's definitely something that's intimidating, but. He did his fucking thing. And I fucked that he had AR Ab on here. When was the last time you heard that lunatic? But I also like the Boldy James feature. I fuck with Boldy James, man. I don't know, a lot of people don't like him. He's a bit of an acquired taste, I guess. But I fuck with I fuck with that slow burn coke talk type shit, you know? But I fuck with this project though, man. Low comes in and he does all the street raps, back-to-back bars, bro. Dirty street, quarter water raps. And I'm fucking here for it, bro. Like that shit was yeah, the chopped cheese raps, the fucking, the fucking 99-cent onion rings fucking raps. I'm here for it, bro. The big bag, mad air. I'm here for these raps, bro. It was fucking filthy, bro. So I was like, yo, talk nice. So then we kicked into that Friday with arguably one of the best projects of the year. We get mad good insights when it's people that are famous. I fucking hate the people who follow us. But anyways, this project, if you haven't heard about it, someone's mentioned it to you. This was The Course of the Inevitable. This is Lloyd Banks' project.
This shit is what?
Lloyd fucking Banks. Let me show you.
I'm just going to say it right now. Album of the year.
It's a very solid contender.
I don't care what anything else dropped this year.
Yeah,
this is album of the year to me.
And it's dope because he brought back 3 verses like songs, which is, this raps, a lot of raps. He had all of the fucking damn near all, not all, but a lot of our favorite, street rappers on here. All he needed was Rome Street.
Benny the Butcher song?
Oh my goodness. And he showed that he can hang with them. He showed that he could hang on their production. He showed that he can mix it up. And I like that he addressed some shit. There was one, if I had to say there was a problem with it, I think he might have mentioned he's the best rapper too much on the project for me. Because, we get it. But I do like that he addressed some shit. He addressed the whole 50 Cent calling him lazy shit. He addressed, a lot of his mixtape fame shit. He was talking nice. And this project was fucking dope. He did it all. He literally did it all, bro. It was fucking crazy. And that Pain, Pressure, Paranoia song blew my mind, bro. That song blew my fucking mind. Absolutely.
I think probably my favorite one on there is Formaldehyde, because Benny the Butcher is a fucking beast.
Yo, Benny and that Freddie Gibbs
Honorable
track.
Discharge.
Oh,
Vado showed the fuck
so
up.
So nice, bro. That was dope. The Rock Marcy verse, the Freddie Gibbs verse was so fire. He had to tell himself to calm down mid-verse. It was insane.
I think Ransom went off too, though.
Ransom's one of my favorite, out of nowhere.
And his album's dropping on this Friday.
No, I don't know if I can take it. I might be too biased.
I'm gonna take it.
I fuck with Ransom so heavy. I can't.
Give that shit to Dice.
Tell him he's white.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Tell him he's white. He's a white rapper. The only song I didn't have a problem with it, but the only person that didn't feel like they fit on this was that Syari the Kid. And I usually like Syari, but like this is just, I don't know, it was a little weird. But this project was dope.
I think he just wanted to work with him. Yeah. A lot of these features seem like these are artists he was really looking forward to work with. Yeah. Like especially with the Rock Marcy feature. That was it was.
I love it.
I think this whole.
Yeah, honestly, and this what I like about this though, him reaching out to those zones. I want to hear Lloyd with Rome Streetz. I want to hear him with like West Side and like Conway. I want to hear him with Riggs and like anyone from the Cloth. But like I also want to hear him with like Stovetop. Like I want to hear him fucking go crazy with all these dudes. Like yo, I want to hear him with fucking Bad Seed. Like get crazy, bro. Like get fucking rowdy.
Hey, there's only 2 people I want to hear Banks with right now. At this moment.
Who?
Black Thought.
Oh man, Black Thought's been on some shit lately.
Black Thought and Killer Mike.
Ooh.
I think those two. That'd be crazy.
It's tough because like that with Killer
LP
Mike,
on the production.
The Killer Mike.
Nah. You gotta get a David Banner beat.
That'd be fun.
You gotta get a David Banner beat, bro.
Honestly,
and like Killer Mike and
that'd be such a crazy song because like, where the fuck would they go with it? They would go nuts. They would do anything.
Like
bro.
Because what I like about Killer Mike is the fact that like. It's the way he drops gems. It's the way he raps and talks to you because like he just kicks it to you and he's so nice about it. Like he beats it into your head. You have to listen to me. You have to listen to me because I'm giving you gems. You gotta listen to me. Killer Mike is a beast, and then you add Banks on top of that, and Banks with the punches, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
That'd be a crazy ass song.
I'm here for that song. How do we get that campaign?
I need Black Thought. Matter of fact, I need Black Thought to just go on a campaign and jump on everybody shit.
Yeah.
Everybody. I need him on a whole record. I need him on a Fab record. I want to see Fab get out of his comfort zone and really rap.
I was about to say Fab would be pressed. Fab would be so pressured if you had to rap with Black Thought.
But Fab always raps his best when he's in that pressure cooker moment. Like anytime he's
do it, Fab also is like, oh, I'm gonna make these songs for the.
He's mad. No, Fab is OD lazy. Like he's like, oh, I could. I'm living off of Ghetto Fabulous.
Yeah, I'm living
off of Ghetto Fabulous. Like I could do this. But when he actually has to step in, like when he gets with Kiss makes that nigga rap.
Yo.
Anytime he gets with a rapper,
he has to rap.
He has to rap, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine him and Benny Butcher.
Fire. Yeah, there's a lot of people I'd like to see. I'd like to see a lot of like the newer, like my newer favorites and these older favorites clash, man. I feel like it's time. Stop being.
It definitely is. Stop. Yeah. I mean, I want to see, because at this point in time, if everybody is all about everybody winning, then let it be about everybody winning.
Everybody winning.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, like where's the Meek Mill and I don't know. Give me Meek Mill and Jewels. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see that. This is what I want to see. I want to see more artists coming together.
I would love to hear Meek Mill, but like doing a hook on a fucking El Capo try on a Jim Jones.
Jim Jones? Yeah. That actually be fire.
I like when Meek does that like singing street, like not the singing, but like the loud singing kind of off screechy type shit. I like when he does shit like that. He did it for fucking Corday's the album, and I loved it. I fucking loved it. So I would love to hear something like that with like Jim Jones. I mean, we could give him a verse too, but I would like to hear him do shit like that. Like I would like to see him do that the way, like, remember when Lil Wayne used to just do hooks for Game and like not even rap, and it was always fire. I want that, but we can't have it all. But speaking of these top tier guys, the next project was The Voice of the Heroes. This was Lil Durk and Lil Baby. And it had everyone on it, but
can I just chime in 1 second?
There shouldn't have been a yellow. There should have been a red, sir.
Durk is better than Baby. I know, unpopular opinion.
By a long shot.
But it's an unpopular opinion, but I feel like Durk is better than Baby.
I might be on the fence on that one. I might be on the fence on that one. Baby
I don't know. I don't like when Durk does the sing song.
Sometimes he's got a few out there. He's got
Baby do be snapping, but he doesn't snap enough, bro. Yeah, he doesn't. The thing is with Durk,
Durk has been
Durk gets in his bag. And Durk, when he gets in his bag, and I like when he does that drill Chicago, when he actually raps and he gets into that drill Chicago rap, like he's the best one out of Chicago in my opinion, out of that whole drill scene.
Yeah,
Durk is better than Baby.
I'm not like a Baby hater. I like Lil Baby. I think his stuff's more chill for me, but I think Lil Durk just makes better music by a long shot. And this project, I mean, if anything, this project shows it. Like Lil Durk fucking outshined him on every track.
I agree.
You know, and then I mean the features were a little weak. I'm not a Travis Scott fan, but I think his feature was dope. Meeks was dope. Thuggas, I feel like Thuggas.
I'm tired of Travis.
No, I think the worst features on here was Rod Wave, and I didn't like. I mean, I like the Young Thug, but I only like the Young Thug's part. Yeah. I felt like that was a Young Thug song. And because he fucks with Little Baby,
a lot of people have been underutilizing his features or like putting him on like garbage stuff to try to make stuff.
But the thing is, it's like his part was dope. Like I liked his part. It was everything else. I felt like Durk kind of felt a little like uncomfortable doing it, and Baby didn't know, because if you notice, Baby doesn't do as well with Thug as much as Gunna does. Gunna is when it comes to working with Young Thug, Gunna's way better. Yeah. Baby doesn't utilize Thug the way that he should.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird stuff, man. But this project is definitely a one-sided project, and that'll kind of turn you off because, like, I don't know, the stuff that they're working to on it didn't feel. It felt like Durk was more comfortable, you know, and just having a better time, and like Baby kind of struggled on this project because I feel like maybe he didn't have like too much.
And you know, I think what it else is the fact that Durk has a really high work ethic. Yeah. I mean, Vaughn has said it best. I mean, Durk will stay in the studio and make 100 songs in one day. Yeah. I don't think Baby was kind of prepared for that. Baby, I don't think Baby is the type of artist where he's like, we're gonna be in the studio all fucking day. Yeah. Durk is that. That's Durk. Yeah. I'm instead of running the streets, I'm gonna be in the studio. That's Durk.
Yeah, which I respect because he did all that street shit when he first came out. He was causing a ruckus, man. You know,
facts.
Shit, he had fucking a billion dudes in the street at that Game concert. I remember there was a lot of shit he was doing, but hey, is what it is.
He calmed down.
Yeah. So the next project, I've just been giving out 8s, was Embrace the Darkness 2 by the Explorers. Embrace the Darkness 2 Explorers of Experience by Novatore and C-Lance. C-Lance, another producer that deserves his flowers. He has been at the top of the underground game for a long time and has literally like almost like he doesn't miss. Like his production can make anyone in the underground fire.
Even in the heat of battle.
Facts. And Novatore's nice. Don't get me wrong. But Novatore, sometimes he edges the underground white rah-rah rapper. But I fuck with what he says. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about him. He's not saying that rah-rah shit, but his voice hits that rah-rah shit.
All about the content, huh?
But I rock with him, man. I like Novatore's dope. I like the whole ski mask shit that he's doing in his music videos. I think the cuts on the beats were fucking dope. The pacing was dope. And honestly, all the features fucking lost their mind. Like Terminology, snap. Gmo skis, snap. Like Nems. Holy shit, like chill out. Like these dudes are fucking blacking out. So I thought it was super dope, man. I thought it all really fit. I thought the theme was super solid. The story raps, the rap raps. This project was dope. This was super dope to me. I think they're a good duo. Yeah, I think they're a great duo.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, this is hard. This is some aggressive fucking. This is some hip hop shit, bro. Like this is good. This is punch people hip hop though. This ain't shoot people hip hop. This is square up hip hop, and I fuck with that. So this is what shoe size you wear? Yo, fact. You got cigarettes on you,
right?
Yeah, this that kind of.
You get a Lucy. What you mean this last?
What you mean? Yo, fact. That troublemaking shit.
Just for no reason.
Yeah, troublemaking.
No reason at all.
So this next project might be one of my favorites. Probably of the year because it hits a lot of notes that I just fuck with too. This was The Cult Theater by Moemaw, Naedon, Calig, Kontra, and Pyramid Tapes, produced by Pyramid Tapes. This project hits so hard, bro. Honestly, I'm a big fan of horror movies, but I especially love old school horror movies because I love old school horror movie soundtracks. You know what I'm saying? I love that old synthesizers and all type of shit like that. And the production on this was very driven to that, but it's like they boom bap the shit out of my favorite types of beats. And I loved it. I was like, bro, this is some of the funnest. This is like some of the dopest production ever. And then you got Calig, who has a crazy voice doing his thing. And you got Moemaw, who, you know, he kind of sounds like a more aggressive rap heavy, not word heavy, ASAP rock. And I fuck with it, bro. Like, this is backpacker shit. Like, this is good fucking rap. Like, and I hate to do the comparison thing, but it is what it is. Like, if you sound like someone, that's the best way to appeal for someone looking for that type of rapper. But this is, you know, if you have ASAP not using big words and using raps, like a little more street, a little less school, and Calig sounding fucking crazy, and Pyramid Tapes dropping these cold boom bap cut fucking old school cult classic movie fucking beats. Like, this shit slapped, bro. Like, this shit spoke to me. And I was just upset that I needed a diamond. But like, when you have a theme project like this, you're never gonna get a song that's like gonna be fully life changing, but you will get a lot of heat, you know, because it's themed essentially. So, but this project, 9 songs, this is the most replayable shit I think I've heard all year. Like, this shit slapped.
Moemaw is always kind of hit or miss for me with these theme projects he does.
It's the producers. Usually the production, and I feel like this dude, Pyramid Tapes, or, you know, if it's multiple people, they shine. Like, they gave Moemaw some fucking heat, to the point where after I listened to this, I was like, I'm gonna send them. I might get me my own theme going. I need a October release, but
oh shit, spooky season.
Facts. But yeah, I fucked with this project, man. What'd you guys think of this one? You guys bumped this one?
I fucked with this shit. I didn't like his last one he did that was a theme project, so I kind of went into this one with stank face at first.
Yeah.
But I fucked with it, yeah, because I like those old school horror movies.
Yeah,
too.
And I feel like that's the
and they nailed it.
Yeah. Turning that shit into boom bap to me is so dope. Like, because it's such a loud, like, them synthesizers and shit like that, such a loud, like, piercing sound. So if you turn it into boom bap, like, I'm here for it. Super smart, dope fucking project. Oh man, this is Lou's favorite project. So this is next one. It's mostly about her, by William McNasty.
A name.
Oh my god, that shit. Oh my god, no, please.
This is rough.
I need iTunes to. I wish I could flag, like, you know how you flag posts on like Instagram and Facebook and shit. Like, you could, like, yeah, like, you could report them and shit. Like, I literally
not fit for consumption.
Yeah, you know, like, it's just, it was bad.
Blew my mind on this. I don't know why, but it was the first track I was like, I'm going to listen to this. The one that anytime I see it, I don't know what my deal is, because I know it's always going to hurt. Whenever it's a new age artist and I see a track with freestyle in parentheses, I'm always let down. And I was like, let me check out this freestyle. And I was like, oh my God.
Been on freestyle?
Oh my God. Yeah, that fucking been on. That's a rough. That's a rough listen, bro. This whole project's a very tough listen, man. This is rough.
It was bad. I just, like, you don't know how hard it was to get through the entire. Because I didn't, you know, when we review it, I literally listened to it until you stop talking.
Yeah.
Once you stop talking, I change the song. You know what I'm saying? I'll go on to the next song.
Yeah.
And I wanted to change it halfway through every hook.
Oh man.
Halfway through, like, it was just bad. It was bad, man. And
12 songs.
I don't like talking like this when it comes to our culture, because I feel like we should be uplifting.
Yeah.
But it's hard to uplift when this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, it's, you gotta go back to the drawing board. And for what it's worth, it was clean. It was crisp. That's the best positive review I could give. Other than that, everything was fucking trash. It was trash.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling the song structure. I wasn't feeling the content at all. I didn't think the melodies I didn't think sonically it sounded good. It was a lot of bad shit happening, bro. It was just not fun. This is not fun at all. Walko, we got technical difficulties. I think his phone died. But
Auto-tune. Yo, rappers, if you're gonna use auto-tune, please use it correctly. Yeah. Just find the key that it needs to be in. Fuck around with the auto-tune before you actually.
What happened, Walko?
Yeah, you good?
No, I think my I think my
delayed.
That's like what's that T-Mobile commercial with Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski?
For a second.
He was like, when Tom Brady was talking about him going back to, he's like, oh, I'm going to sign with Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
And then, but the connection was fucking up, and all he heard was, you should come and sign to Tampa Bay with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the T-Mobile commercial. That's vocal right there. But yeah, man, if you're gonna use auto-tune, just use it correctly. Just find a key that fuck around
Honestly,
with the keys before you actually record.
I don't think auto-tune could have saved this.
No. It wasn't gonna save it. But what I'm saying is, period. Like if you're gonna use I mean, but yeah, the auto-tune was actually the worst part about the entire thing.
It made it worse. It was like the sprinkles of shit on the top of a like shit sandwich, you know?
Yeah, it was just bad.
Made some dookie crumbs just to make it worse. Shit was
just
bad.
over it, bro. Yeah, so William McNasty, you need to just quit. Just quit. Just quit, bro.
Uplifting words from Lou. From the Prince Perez, the gatekeeper of auto-tune. So
yeah, thanks. I'm like the best. I'm the best person to talk to about auto-tune, honestly. Like, yeah. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
So the next project was Rainman by the millennials. Forgive me for this guy's rap name. It's not my fault. But
is it Black or Black D?
Black D.
Because if it's Black D, hey yo, pause, hold the phone, flag on play. I am not ever saying your name again. But if it's Black, I still think that dash should be an E, my brother. Like, just make it a capital D with the E in the middle. Like, that's all you got to do. But yeah, bro, that's crazy.
If it's an E, then he's a website that we all know of. But.
Yeah, bro, I'm not introducing him to the stage, bro. I'm not.
Next up, this guy.
Yeah.
Do not have him come on the interview. I will be saying his government name. I will ask him his government name before the show. Like, what's
George?
It's rough.
Right? Like, nah, bro. I'm not saying that. I refuse.
But yeah, it's rough out here. But this project, so there was a few things in this project, and I would like to get him on the show just to ask him, like, one, how'd you get away with sampling some very known like grunge and rock songs? Two, you also had he had a couple of things on here. Like he had some really good underground features on here. Like you had Graf, you had Mickey Fax, Chris Rivers. And I know these dudes are like reachable, but like on top of the samples, bro, like this project had to be like 50, 60, 70K, bro. And
yeah, Chris Rivers on it.
Yeah, which is dope. Chris Rivers is the man. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, on top of all that, you had these crazy samples. Like, some of these samples, like, fucked me up. I'm like, there was a Nirvana sample on here, bro. And I'm like, what? Like, how do you get away with that? Cleared? Yeah.
Who do you know?
Yeah. So there was a lot going on with that. And I'm not mad at it. But I fuck with this project. I think it was a little too long, but I get it. And it wasn't like the most cohesive, like, storyline, but this dude really can rap. But my issue was there was so much that the pacing started to fall apart because there was just too many songs and it was
too long.
Yeah, because when you have something so long like this, it has to have a theme to keep us drawn in. If it's just back to back, I'm just rapping, I can rap, look at these features, it gets daunting, it gets boring, and everything starts to sound the same. So like this project was solid, and you mix them all up, but sometimes it just didn't hit. And then there was some stuff that messed up the pacing, like specifically for track 8. The skit was so dope, and then it kicked into the most garbage beat I've heard in a fucking hot minute. And it was very, very fucking upsetting because like that song should have slapped. At how good that skit was, that beat had no right being that fucking hibbity fucking, rapper's delight type shit. And the Mickey Fax track, like Mickey Fax is fucking dope. Don't put him on no boring beat. You know what I'm saying? Put him on something.
But Mickey Fax still made it work though.
Yeah, he did. But he's nice like that. But like, come on, you gonna get Mickey Fax on a song? Get a song that's gonna give him some room to fucking beat the shit up.
And he gave Chris Rivers a dope beat.
Chris Rivers went nuts. His verse was nuts. But like some of the stuff was just like the Graf beat. Graf is nice, but like, come on. But I still fuck with this project. Like that song was dope, but like there was just some moments on here that I felt like kind of took away from it. There were some weak hooks and shit like that, but a solid project. I can see this as a dude, putting together a dope passion project, and I fuck with it. Like he did put a lot into it. It's just once you hit the 12 mark, that pacing better be solid.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, it better be solid to keep our attention, because if you're gonna go past that, that's
wrap it up.
Back to back flames. So
after 10, I'm already thinking wrap it up.
Yeah, especially when it's a famous project, you know. Unless it's a story from front to back where you're like, I need to hear the rest. I don't know, but
I mean, if anything, what he could have did was he could have dropped the first 9 and then dropped the next 10 or something like that.
Solid.
Yeah. And then I think that would have been a little bit better, because then you would have went into it kind of anticipating it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It just, in my opinion, it was just too long.
Yeah. Same. But solid project overall. You know, I'm not gonna take that away from him. So the next project was this is one I saw from a dude on TikTok and fucking Instagram, and I was like, let's check them out, because I like those people who go viral, to see if they're actually dope. And this was dope, man. This is Songs from the Internet Reloaded by Piff Marti. You've probably seen him as that guy who raps really monotone and dance, and he was doing the shit boys do cry, you know, you being insecure, ahead of yourself, and doing all that shit. Like he's nice. He can rap, and
nice.
Yeah, he's one of those jewel heavy rappers that I fuck with. I like when people throw a lot of gems and jewels and just very smart content in there, because like that Boys Do Cry song is fucking fantastic. Like, it's very realistic. Toxic masculinity exists, and it's fantastic. Like, there's a lot of shit on that I was here for. And then the Regular People song, dope. The Time I Got Robbed, dope. You Ain't Gotta Lie, dope. Like, this dude's nice. He is dope as hell, and I like that he's playing the online game very well, getting his stuff to blow up via some very well directed but simple videos.
Yep.
Makes me want to do it, you know.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, makes me want to do it to get it going. And then you listen to the song, you're like, oh, it's actually a 2-minute song. Super solid, man. I was here for this. Straight to the point, dope rap, dope energy, dope messages. Super here for it. So this next project, also super dope. This was Southside's Hope, Volume 1, Let's Hoop by Jiggs. So this project, this dude Jiggs is one of those special rappers. And I say special rappers because no matter what is happening under him, he is going to make the best he can with it. Like, he is going to rap his ass off. He's going to mix it up. He's going to drop gems. He's going to punch. And he's nice. He's special because he can turn anything fire. But that being said, he did do a lot of lifting on this, and I did give him a lot of good emojis because there were some songs that slapped. The fucking engineering really robbed this dude, because some of the songs were louder than the others. Some of the stuff just didn't work. Some of the songs, the features just weren't great. And like that Samuel Shabazz dude, garbage. And it just, this is a dude who's so dope. And it's not like a dope, like, oh, let your team listen to you and like, oh, you know, tell you what's dope and not. No, like, this dude is so dope that your team should be investing in you. Like, your team should be pushing you to the front lines. So when you make it, because you clearly have that potential, the rest of them can.
Yep.
You know?
I agree.
And it's just one of those rare occasions where you have someone who has a talent that could be the forefront of something and push something ahead. So it's like, don't fuck around with something like this. Like, this dude's so talented, because there were some beats on here where I'm like, this beat's whack, and he fucking lost his mind. And I'm like, how did he pull that off? You know what I'm saying? Like, so people who have that talent, who are just unrelentingly dope at music, I'm here for it. Super here for it. I'm ready to hear a lot more from this Jiggs dude for sure. So this next project,
clean his shit up.
Huh?
That's all he needs to do is clean his shit up.
Yeah, and his engineering, like, he needs more people who can hear that he is something special to fucking pushing. So this next one was Stoney Mahoney, Death by Bong, by Death by Bong. This is cool white boy raps. This is cool white boy raps. This is a white dude who's just like, I'm a vibe, man. I'm chilling, and he can rap, and I fucked with it. It got real dark, huh?
He got dreads.
No, he's kind of like a stocky, like a fat pothead white dude. So I'm here for that energy. You know what I'm saying? Big grown man energy, and it has some songs on here.
That's like a guy's dreads vibe.
Nah,
You should dice with. You should dice one like
this. Would hate this. He'd be like, Stoney Mahoney. It rhymes with baloney. Oh, this is terrible.
It's mad funny because it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm angry. Dice, we're gonna give you shit till you get on here to defend yourself. Just know that. So when you get your new setup, we're still coming for you, if not more aggressively. But I fuck with this project. I like the dude he was rapping with, Scotty P. And I think all the production was super solid. Definitely a fun project. Maybe a little scary for potheads because it gets a little dark. And you know, when you get too high and something switches up its tone on you, could fucking scare the shit out of you. So this gives you those vibes, but I still fuck with this. I think this dude can rap. I feel like he's a pothead dude making music for like non-potheads. So it is what it is. So this next project though, Genesis 127, Rome Streetz and AnkhleJohn. AnkhleJohn.
Yo, bro, this almost got a 10 for me, bro. It's just it didn't have a gem, bro, and that's the only thing. Yep. That's all it needed was a diamond, bro. And yo, this first of all, Rome Streetz, nice, fucking fire,
nice,
fire. But AnkhleJohn brought his A game.
Yo,
it's like I'm not getting smoked by Rome.
Yeah,
and he didn't. There's not one song he got. Yeah. He didn't get smoked at one. He went back for back.
They both.
And Rome was spitting, bro.
Yes. I need Rome and Riggs to do this. I need Roman Riggs to do this. Or Roman. Roman Ransom are dropping soon.
Roman Ransom are dropping.
Scary.
Yo, you can't give me any more Romans, bro, because he's gonna get nothing. Yo, I'm biased at this point. I'm a huge fan of Rome.
He's one of those killers we got. He's one of those killers. Him, Napoleon, the Legend, Bad Seed, like those are those killers that we just we have a hard time judging. And for those people who really don't understand how dope these dudes are, if you want to take whatever next project they have and review it for us, so you can see if you're part of their fucking fan base like we are, but not by choice, let us know. We will gladly let you do it because we feel bad in like reviewing these because we know it's going to be gas.
Know it.
We take away points. We like take away points off of technicalities.
Yeah, bro, I have to.
I have to. Track 12.
And it's crazy. Yo, and it's crazy because the first what I liked about it was the like the tape type intros that he had on a couple of songs.
Fire.
So the track one, the intro, that really almost got a diamond for me, bro.
Yeah.
Because the way that
AnkhleJohn started
I would have fought. Wait, what?
I would say I don't know if I would have fought you over that.
I would.
Yo, bro, it was just how AnkhleJohn just started it off, bro, and then Rome just ended it cold, and I was like, nah, bro, that almost got a diamond from me, bro.
They both got dope ass voices, bro. It's unreal. Yeah. It's unreal.
Yo, at first I didn't know who was rapping until I heard the voice change. I'm like, oh, this is Rome.
Yeah,
because Rome has a distinctive kind of voice, and I've never heard AnkhleJohn before.
Desperation, like I will cut you voice, and that's why I fuck with Rome.
Like I'm from the hood.
Yeah,
I'm from the hood, but I rap.
Yeah, it's fire, bro. And then so the next, so we kicked into the Friday releases. We started off with Culture 3 by Migos.
Ooh. You got into an argument with somebody about this.
People love that. People love Migos, and it's like, bro, you don't like them. You only like them because fucking
I like
Donald Glover blew you guys up at the fucking Oscars about Bad and Bougie. That's the only reason people know who they are. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Like,
this was Takeoff's album. It was Takeoff featuring.
You know why?
It was Takeoff featuring Quavo and Offset.
You know why? Because Takeoff has been really snapping recently, last couple years, because he realizes that their little wave is done and he has to do something.
You got to do something.
And if it means rap his fucking ass off, then that's what he's gonna do.
And you know what else is? I feel like because of the fact that Offset and Quavo get a lot more love, they get a lot more features. Because you look at Quavo's on almost anything. And then Offset, he does a lot of work. He does a lot of features. Takeoff doesn't. You don't hear, this artist featuring Takeoff, but you'll hear Drake featuring or Offset featuring Drake or Drake featuring Offset. Like, but you don't hear that with Takeoff. And I feel like Takeoff feels slighted at that. So when it comes to him jumping on, he has to go. I'm the best one in Migos, and y'all not asking me for a feature.
Yeah, he goes nuts. And this project is a sad realization of that. Like, he fucking goes crazy. Like he Takeoff, honestly, it's crazy because, like, I don't know, Takeoff has always been super nice. Yeah,
he's always been nice.
You know, he's always been super nice, and it just doesn't.
I want him to leave the Migos and just do a joint album with 2 Chainz. I think that'd be dope.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be good.
But
Lou's on fire with you today.
Yeah, Lou's killing it. I thought.
Wait, what did he say?
No, you're killing it with these.
Oh, the feature, yeah.
What's crazy is I don't know what it is, but I feel like when they put out their albums, I feel like Offset had the more solid release?
Out of all of them, I don't know. I think Takeoff's album did not look at the way that it should have.
I thought Offset's was a little bit better because
his was more polished. Yeah, I'll put it that way.
But I feel like
his was way more polished.
Had like more of a theme. Like, yeah, he, you know, the whole like Cardi B, the fatherhood thing. But I feel like he really stepped it up. So I thought like he was gonna be ready to, you know, take on, you know, take on. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody cares about Quavo. His album sucks and he's just whatever. But like I thought this project was gonna be kind of Takeoff coming at like them kind of, you know, both snapping, because I really liked Offset's album, and he wasn't on there. He was off. Like, where was he in this whole project?
It was literally the Takeoff show, bro. Yeah. I think Offset probably snapped on maybe two songs out of the 19 on here, but Takeoff literally he didn't take a verse off.
Yeah, every song
he did not take a verse off, bro.
He went nuts. And it's a lot of this stuff, even though he was snapping, a lot of this was trash. Like the features didn't do anything except for Bieber, but all the features didn't do anything. The Pop Smoke feature was solid.
Pop Smoke. I think the Pop Smoke
like
song.
About Pop Smoke features, his voice is so distinct and like deep that it's always gonna add contrast, so you have to like it.
I really like the Pop Smoke.
Like, I don't know where they dug up that audio from what studio, but that was weak. Drake dialed it in. Cardi B, Future dialed it in. Like, this was a weak fucking project, bro. The beats were weak. The fucking songs, like, it just
was actually surprised with the YoungBoy NBA.
I fuck with NBA Young. I don't like him.
Yeah,
and I don't like his.
I don't like him personally.
Demeanor, but he makes good music. I think he makes solid
he does.
music.
I think that was a good feature. That was actually a good song to end it on, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like, between those two, the Pop Smoke and him,
how far that song.
Yeah, that you had to get to it. It was just way too long. It was either give Takeoff everything and then only take the songs like that was actually good.
Yeah.
Be out of do, and just because this was the Takeoff show, bro.
Yeah.
Take off, bro.
Yeah.
Take off.
Yeah, it was
Believe the Migos.
It was a mess because like I feel like he just did it. And what sucks too is he was snapping, but like he didn't need to snap on like this. A lot of these beats were trash. He didn't need to snap on these things. And like the songs, he had no help. Like he had no help.
He had to snap.
I feel like this is 19 wasted verses by him.
Yeah.
you sort of just put out an album.
Yeah. You saw the freestyle. You saw the freestyle I sent you, right?
Yeah.
All of them snapped.
Yeah.
Why can't we get an album like that, bro?
No.
Just go nuts. I don't understand it. Like if this is how you could rap in a freestyle, and I know it's written. We all know
it's a free verse, but still.
But if this is what you could do,
if you wrote that
exactly. If this is what you could do, then why don't you do it on every? If they would have did exactly what they did in that freestyle and did 19 songs, yo, bro, I wouldn't even be mad at it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, it's super weak, and it's something too, like you can tell it just wasn't like knew it wasn't gonna be good from like it was dropped a random date in the summer no one cared about. You know, this was not even built up. I didn't hear anything about this. I've read a few blogs and a few
heard about it, but it wasn't like
pushed everywhere. Like Culture 2 was everywhere before it came out.
Yeah, it was literally billboards and everything. I was in Atlanta the weekend that it came out, so
this felt like some like label plant. Like I don't know, this was some bullshit, but. You know, this
was some quarantine shit that he should have dropped during quarantine and worked on new music.
Yeah, and just named it. And like we're done with the Culture series; it's done. So, but yeah, I don't know. Project was whack to me. It was whack as fuck. I did not enjoy it. I thought it was boring. So the next project was All the Brilliant Things by Skyzoo. Skyzoo is arguably one of my favorite fucking New York rappers and just rappers in general. And I fuck with this project. I did fuck with it. I fucked with it for sure, but I do understand where Walco was coming with. A lot of this stuff was overproduced sometimes. And I don't know. I feel like Skyzoo's got such a dope delivery, such a calm demeanor, but such a very demanding, like you want to listen to him type of voice. So if anything kind of backseats his voice, it's a mess.
Yeah, I like the album.
He should always be heard.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to hear a beat over him. I need to hear him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it was overproduced. I think the beats was kind of like just drowning because he's a dope artist.
And he's such a good pen that you want to focus. You want to listen to him. And his voice is so dope too. He kind of got like a J. Cole swag where he can do anything and you don't care as long as it sounds good. Like he got that kind of that gift. And for you to not be able to hear him sometimes because the beat is going fucking bananas with samples is a crime, bro.
I agree.
He needs
not just
to be
bananas, bro. It was fucking chaos. Sometimes.
He needs to be on like, and I say this about like, and not necessarily that Skyzoo can't do rap on anything, because he can. He's nice, but the same thing is like Nas. Nas is nice, but Nas can't rap on everything. He needs to be like where Nas, like you put Nas on an open beat, and Nas is gonna lose his fucking mind. He's gonna fucking eat all of the food. Skyzoo needs to rap on more. And I know he's doing the instrument stuff. He did the, celebratory moments shit in Celebration of Us, and he was using a lot of instruments, which is dope. But we love that original sound. We know you want to keep it jazzy. But like, if you can get on some open beats too, some really like beats with some room to get fucking busy, bro, he'd be fucking unstoppable, bro. But again,
just giving out free game.
Yeah. I did fuck with this project though, and I liked all the people he had on here. Only person that was like known that I knew that he had on here was the BJ the Chicago Kid. But I
like BJ. He's dope.
He's nice. He's one of those feature artists that makes songs better.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a hook, it's like, yo, this is slaps.
The very first song I ever heard him on was a Kalani record, and I was just,
he snapped.
Yeah, this nigga's nice.
Yeah, he's nice. Dope feature artist. But
you know who I want to see Skyzoo with? Give me him and Harry Fraud.
That'd be nice.
Harry Fraud will maximize his talents.
I want to see Skyzoo with. I want Skyzoo to put out a project with, because I know he likes the jazz stuff, but I know someone who like makes good loops and open stuff. I'd like to see Skyzoo and Q-Tip in the studio.
I'm mad at that. Or Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder don't give nobody beats. He's only giving Jay and Rhapsody beats. That motherfucker.
But him and Ninth Wonder would be nice though. That would be.
If he did a project with Ninth Wonder, it'd be a whole movie.
Yeah.
It'd be a whole movie, bro. Look at Walko. Walko going. Look at Walko going. We got one more left, Walko. He going. So then the last project that we did, which I fucked with heavy, and I know you was hating on it. This was Hall of Fame by Polo G. I thought this project slides, bro.
I didn't like it. I'm not a fan of Polo G. I'm not. He did a freestyle on Funk Flex, and I'm like, why are people going nuts for this? This shit sounds regular, bro.
Didn't he just get arrested too, like a day ago? But I don't know. I fucked with this project. I think I like his style. I like what he's talking about because it's straight to the point, but it's not like the typical from the mud. He's just actually talking some real sad shit. And I like the sound, and it's not over auto-tune, only on hook sometimes, but like it's not too much, and it's clean. Like I can hear him. It's very smooth. He got melodies. And I thought like what made this more for me was every feature added such a dope contrast. Like that little Durk song and the Kid Leroy on the hook, fucking dope. Lil Wayne started his verse corny, but blacked out after, so shout out to him for that. Then you had like Scory on here. G Herbo rapped on beat for him. Like Rod Wave, who I don't like at all, fucking dope. Came in dope. DaBaby snapped. Thugga snapped. Roddy Ricch was solid. Nicki Minaj was garbage. But that Pop Smoke 5-0 track was gas, bro. I fucked with this project, bro. I thought this project slid, man. I was like, yo, this is driving music, bro.
You know what? I liked a couple of the records. I'm not gonna cap on that. I liked a lot of them, but I don't know. There was like Rap Star I did not like at all. Not one bit.
Okay.
Painting Pictures I did not like at all.
I thought the first track was smooth.
I ain't like one or two. When it got to the Lil Durk feature, I thought Lil Durk be going off.
He goes off. I thought the Kid Leroy hook was super cold, man. I fuck with the song. And maybe I like the song so much. I was like, let me go watch the video because I saw they dropped the visual, and I was like,
I gotta check it.
Yeah, and I never look at videos anymore.
I like the Roddy Ricch one. I like Roddy Ricch. I know you're still on the fence with Roddy Ricch. Yeah. I fuck with Roddy Ricch hard, bro. I like Roddy Ricch,
but I don't know. He just doesn't. He doesn't have a sound that stands out for me just yet. I need to
he's still young. He's still getting his shit together. But I don't know. I like Roddy Ricch a lot. I like him a lot. But that Pop Smoke, I think the Pop Smoke record is probably the best song on that whole album.
Yeah, that song that song slapped. Like 5-0 did his thing, and Pop Smoke, like that feature they got for him was super dope. I was here for it. But I like this project. I thought this project was super dope. I thought that the Baby feature was dope. I thought the Thugga feature was super dope.
I think the Baby, when he gets on anything, bro, he just beats.
Baby's nice.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, I fuck with this project, man. I have no problem. I genuinely enjoyed this project. I thought it was very smooth and fun. Like, I have no complaints. And I like when Polo G's doing his solo thing. I'm a big fan of the sad boy stuff. and he's doing like a mix of the.
I think that's why you like this so much. I think that's why you like this so much, bro.
I really like that Sad Boy shit.
If I drop a Sad Boy album right now, I'm getting a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna love it.
I'm getting a 10 out of 10.
I love the Sad Boy and like that whole dark theme. I'm a fan of that. I think it's dope to me. And when dudes do it and it's about something legit, not just, oh, my heart's broken, I'm like, hey, they tried something different. I'm here for it, man. And I think his beat selection was dope. I was here for it.
Is that why you like One Too Many for Me? Is that why you like that song?
That song slap, bro.
You see? The Sad Boy shit.
That's the song that when I reviewed your project, I was like, yeah, this is my shit. I really am a fan of that Sad Boy. Because to me, the Sad Boy shit is it's the closest thing the mainstream's going to have to real emotion.
Yeah, and it's so hard to do. Yeah. Like, it really is hard to do. Like, it's hard to capture emotion and really deliver on it. Like, it's not, I don't want to say it's hard to do because it's anybody could do it, but it's hard to capture the emotion.
Yeah. And it's very vulnerable. Like, because a lot of people, like, when they say you got to write something sad, you can't just make shit up. Like, it doesn't feel right. You know, and you can hear one. It
gotta come from experience.
Yeah.
It has to.
And when people write about it and you want to make it like, because you don't want to, I don't know, it's something about the Sad Boy shit. When you're writing something that's so like intrusive and like very personal, you don't want people to focus on it so much. So the closest thing to do is to make it sound beautiful. So you work on that. Let Walko's out. He's diced tonight. But that's it though. That's it for our reviews. We're gonna let this man sleep. He need a glass of warm milk or something, but that's all we got. That's episode 150. That's the long episode. I'm gonna chop this bad boy up. Yo, Walko, go take a nap, man.
Go to sleep,
that tent got your name on it, bro. We out here, man. But yeah, man. Oh, I gotta start doing this. I always forget to do it, but a like and subscribe for Walko Z's.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification
and talk to us. People can recommend shit in the comments. I respond to the YouTube comments, so talk to us. Let us know, or even the podcast shit. I think it shows up on fucking SoundCloud or wherever. I don't know. The podcast is everywhere, but that's all we got, man. I'm gonna catch y'all, fellas.